Hello, and welcome to Valley Art Center for this video walkthrough of Illustrious Alum and its companion exhibit, The Whiskey Painters of America. My name is Dan Simone. I'm the gallery manager here at Valley Art Center, and I'll be your host for this video walkthrough. These are two very different exhibits that together consist of well over 200 individual works of art. So today, we're going to take a look at and discuss each work in depth, one at a time. April Fools. Obviously, there are too many pieces in these exhibits to do that in this walkthrough. Instead, we'll do a quick overview of what each exhibit focuses on and a brief tour of the works as they are displayed so you can get a general idea of what's up here at VAC. After that, the gallery is open to the public during our normal business hours for you to come and see the exhibits in person. We are actively still observing appropriate COVID protocols, so be sure to wear your mask and be ready to socially distant. You can also shop the exhibits online at valleyartcenter.org/current. The Whiskey Painters of America describe themselves as the most unique and exclusive miniature painting society in the world, with a set limit of 150 members by charter. To become a member, an applicant must have a current bona fide member of the WPA as a sponsor. The WPA formed in the late 1950s. A genuine whiskey painting consists of painting a miniature watercolor no larger than 4 inches by 5 inches by dipping your brush in some form of alcoholic spirits instead of water, then possibly sipping the alcohol, thereby enhancing the painting experience. Valley Art Center and the WPA have something of a shared history, with several of their members serving important roles at VAC over the years. Susan Graham, Florian Lawton, and Lois Toole were all members, as well as founders of VAC, whose work you may remember from our Visionaries exhibit. In this exhibit now, we have the work of Kathy Orvex, who has taught classes here, as well as current watercolor instructor Darlene Jackson. Now, as you have seen, as we've walked through this little bit, there are a lot of paintings in this collection. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go through and I'll kind of by artist and we'll just kind of give you a look at what they have. Betty Derer, and I apologize if I say any of these names wrong. I don't know a lot of these people personally. Jackie Molesnick. Barbara Johns. Jerry Smith. John Anderson. We're gonna spin to the other side of the hall here. Stick with me. There's the stairway. Gary Eckert. And Ian Stewart. That fills out our little hallway area. We'll walk into the main gallery for the rest of the exhibit. This grouping is by Denny Stoiber. Helga Reed. Barbara Zong. Jack Mulholland, Paulette Grubb, Ron Bean, Ann Emmett, Kathy Wellner, Kathleen Harrington, William Baker, Ann Ka, Sally Heston, Larry Fentz, Stephen Sens, Deanna Klukas, Bob Maurer, John Bender, Charles Harker, Nikki Lanzi, M.H. Philip Chang. Rock Prologo. Adolf Krzmanich. Diane Ragazione. Elias Trabulsi. Kathy Orvex. And finally, Mick Andrews. As you can see, there's an incredible range of subject matter and style within this guild. We very definitely recommend that you come and see this exhibit in person. There's no way that this video walkthrough can really capture the wide array of things here. So we hope to see you very soon. Now, let's move into Illustrious Alumni. Illustrious Alum is the third in our series of exhibits celebrating Valley Arts Center's 50th anniversary by exploring our past, present, and future. This exhibit spotlights artists who, after beginning their artistic journey with instruction at Valley Arts Center, have gone on to professional success in their art. Here we feature the work of Judith Brandon, mixed media landscape artist, H. Craig Hanna, landscape and figurative painter, Jeremey Galante, animation artist and professor, Kaman, sculptor, Judy Takacs, figurative painter, and Kimberly Chapman, sculptor. A brief note on content: there is a piece in this exhibit that contains partial nudity, so I will let sensitive viewers know when that piece is coming on if they wish to turn away. We're going to start this section of the tour with this piece by Kaman. This is titled Jewel Weed. It is cast resin with gold leaf, and it comes to us from the collection on loan from Tricia and Rich Kaman. Next, we'll be showing that piece with partial nudity, so if you'd like to look away, now's the time. This is Epiphany of Eve by Judy Takacs. It's oil on canvas. Next, we'll look at View from Hill in Cornwall, Connecticut by H. Craig Hanna. Mr. Hanna is an artist who lives in Paris and exhibits throughout Europe, and unfortunately, due to shipping concerns with COVID, we were not able to obtain pieces representative of what he's known for exhibiting throughout Europe. In this next segment, we're going to feature some of his work in a slideshow after an animation reel by Jeremey Galante. Okay, welcome back to the gallery. This is another piece by H. Craig Hanna titled Girl with Red Hair. This is oil on plywood. Next we get into the art of Kim Chapman, porcelain sculptor. This is Gold Bar from her Ghost Ship series, porcelain, glaze, and luster. This is a series exploring the various migrant crises that are happening throughout the world. And here is another piece from the same series. This is Fang. Again, porcelain, glaze, and luster. Next up, we'll view a triptych by Judy Brandon. This is Make Believe, and it is ink, charcoal, pastel on incised paper. While we're here, let's take a look at a couple more pieces from Kaman. This is Jack, cast bronze, and Harlequin, cast resin with gold leaf patina. Hold on with me while we pan a little bit. Come up to Longleaf by Charlotte Lees. This is wood and paint. I'm gonna try and get around this one. Hopefully it won't get too big on your screen because there is plenty going on the back too. Squeeze by ya. Thanks, Longleaf. Next up, Anger Serenade, again by Judith Brandon. This is ink, charcoal, and pastel on incised paper again. Next is Hanna Maidens by Charlotte Lees, wood and paint. These bear a good up-close view, so you can see all of the little bits of henna-inspired work all over these lovely maidens. Again, let's check out the other side. And the last piece in our Illustrious Alumni exhibit is another piece by Judy Takacs. This is The Epiphany of Pandora, oil on canvas. Several of these pieces are for sale, although several of them are also from private collections, so they're not for sale. If you'd like to see the pieces that are for sale on our website, you can go to valleyartcenter.org/current. If you'd like to see any of these pieces, or all of these pieces, preferably in person, again, you can visit our gallery during our open business hours, 10 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 p.m. on Saturday. We hope to see you here soon, and stay safe.